You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
He's got a man complete, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. As they just add to their totals.
That's your defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Throwing is Stafford. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. Give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off. The first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Now Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. This is caught by Robinson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
On first down, it's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
His throw incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.